Hey folks, hi, this is Gigi. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to Gigi's Unfiltered. We're going to go ahead and drop some money here. Got a couple little quotes and Gigi's got to correct something here. But before we do that, I thought we have a little cup of positivity. How about that? You like when you having a cold brew, some foam on it, and I like all the little sayings on it. I thought it was kind of cool. I got another one that's it's a little bolder. There's a clip, but we thought we'd start light today. You know what I'm saying? Cheers, folks. Cheers. I do like me some cold brew. So anyway, we're gonna set up here because I want to make sure nothing happens as far as anything's dying on me. Got my Sony here. I got my Galaxy Ultra 25 here, and I've got my overhead, which is a Samsung Galaxy 8, which has been great for overhead shots. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and drop some money. Let's go ahead, and I got Luna underneath me. Well, not literally underneath me. Well, she is kind of like literally underneath me. So let me go ahead and give her a little treat. She's had a hard day, my dog. There she is. Yeah, my pup. She went, she had to get shots today. And she's an allergy dog, so I had, all kinds of stuff for allergy. So anyway, but she's fine. We got her home, so she's just kind of taking it slow today. I couldn't get her crayons and coloring books like I used to for my kids when they were little. So we got her an ice cream pup. Well, I got ice cream and they gave it to my pup. So there you go. So anyway, let's go ahead and see how much money we're going to be dropping for the week today, or for the middle of the week. I think I still want to drop money on our chats. Not that we're chatting here, but primarily dropping money on this video. But because Christmas is coming and we got to take care of smile money for Big Dog. So let's go ahead and see what we got going on here. Let me just move this over here. So turn the lights on. You know just what we're here for. We're moving like. Hello folks, let's see if make sure I got space here. Hold on. And I was gonna do a quote today too. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Okay. Gigi made a boo-boo on the last video for that quote. Let me go ahead and get it up here. When I had quoted, the quote was right. Just for the record, darling. Just for the record, darling. Not all positive change feels positive in the beginning. Love the quote. Great quote. But I put down S.C. Lewis. No, it's S.C. Laurie. There it is. I want to make sure I got that corrected and put it out there. I did put a disclaimer. Attention, on my description, but I want to make sure that I got it right and people were aware. So just for the record, darling, not all positive change feels positive in the beginning, which is very true. And that is by S.C. Laurie. We're going to have a new one. I'm going to go ahead and bring this one down. We're going to have a new one for the week that I'll share with you. But we're first going to go ahead and see how much money we dropped today. Okay? All right, folks. Here we go. So we're doing 50, and then 70, 80, 90, 100, 105, 10, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 115, just a little bit of money, but hey, a little bit of money goes a long way. What the heck is this? Get that out of here. 115. I've been having a busy week. Let's see. Went to Reggie's, went to Zumba. That's great. Been walking Luna because the weather has finally been getting nice in the mornings. So I'm getting up like at 6. I'm getting ready. Am I walking her at 6? No, but I feel like if I have the mindset, I'm dressed, my shorts, got my knee braces on, and my kicks, that I know I'm going to be going walking. So we've been going walking the past week. We started over the weekend. It's been good for her. It's been good for me. I love to walk. So anyway, let's go ahead and do this one here first. So that's been nice. I still went to Reggie's. I went to Zumba. Oh, I'm not going to complain about Zumba because I know it's good for me, but I always feel it in my knees, even when I take it easy. But I think I just need to do it. So anyway, we're going to go. We're not dropping. What would be next? It would be 15, but we're only dropping 5. I'm just saying. So let's go ahead and drop 5 in there. And then today was Luna's vet appointment. It's kind of funny, watching her. So we went to the vet. In fact, I'll be doing a little clip of her visit. Went to the vet and she was fine. The there was nobody, no other dogs in the vet's office when we first went in there. 5 in there. Okay, we're gonna do this one last. We are gonna drop 15 in here, and so we were there a while, but there was like something going on in one of the other offices with a dog. I think the dog had a procedure, and I think sometimes the dog has a history of sometimes taking a while to come out of the anesthesia. So I think that's what they were waiting for this dog to come out of whatever anesthesia they had placed the dog under. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and put 15 in here because this is kind of to supplement Big Dog's smile. So there's 15, and so we're waiting out there, and then another dog comes from the back room, one of the other rooms in there, and Luna, I don't know what happened to her. She's a bit of a skittish kind of a dog. I think she's a little anxious. And but she saw this dog, and the dog didn't even do anything. The dog didn't run towards her. I had her sitting like on the floor. I'll show you right there. She was just sitting there between my legs, close to me. I think we were gonna put 21, or let's put 18. Well, let me see what I got here. I think we were gonna put 21, so let's put 21 in here. And then she just barked. Our Jet never barked when we took her to the vet. Journey hasn't barked in the lobby when I've taken her and my mom. And it wasn't like, it was just like, I'm here. And she was loud, and I was like, Luna, knock it off. What are you doing? So so now this dog, I guess, is like it looks like a dog a friend of mine has. I think a Keeler. So she's double, maybe close to triple Luna's size. Luna's only 19 pounds. So I don't know what I think Chihuahuas tend to have this like short man syndrome. Look, not anything negative about short man. Okay, I'm I'm just saying. I think she thinks she's bigger than what she is. She's a little dog. So anyway, so then she barks at the dog. I get her calm down, tell her sit down, and she settles down. But she keeps throwing shade at this dog. This dog is not doing anything to her. So I'm telling her, knock it off, Luna. What are you doing? So we're gonna put $10 in here. So I finally get her calmed down, and she's fine. So now they're getting ready to take Luna to the back office. And what she does, she scurries into the desk like, "Oh, you big chicken, what's that about? You're there barking at the dog." And when they're ready to come get you, really nice people, really, really like the staff that work there. Not a big scaredy cat. What's that about? Yeah, but it was kind of funny when because it was a big dog that they were waiting for to come out of the anesthetic. Pretty dog, some type of husky. Oh, I love the huskies. I like their eyes because it was like an ice blue. The dog was like black and gray. A lot of black on the coat. So the eyes is zzz. And did Luna bark at that dog? No, she just like zzz. How funny. So $10 in here. And I'm not sure we're doing anything here. Let me see how much money I have left. Let's see, because we were going to do 50 something in here. Let's see here. Because what was it that I was looking? Because I did that. $10. Yeah, I think we could do $10 in here. Do this one. I'll put money in Big Dog's envelope on Friday when we do our next chat. So let me go ahead and color this one up. So anyway, but no, she's fine. They want me to, she's got a little patch that she lost some of the hair. They're thinking it's allergies. So they want me to take that off her collar, giving me some medicine. She got her shots. So my baby's legal now until next year. But oh my gosh, vets are so expensive. Now I know, because I kind of figured it was going to be a couple $100. No, now I'm doing an envelope. I'm doing an envelope for next year. That's all I'm saying. So I put the 10 in here. So now I got 50, 54. Yeah, so let's see how much we can put in Big Dog's envelope. 50, and I do have one for 54. Woohoo! And we're going to go ahead and do that. Tomorrow, Journey's getting her first groom. Journey's such a tiny little dog. She looks like a little... Well, there she is right there helping my mom make her bed. You know, she's going to look so tiny when she gets groomed. But she, oh my gosh, she is something else. So we did that. Yesterday went to a brand new place out here. I think it's Sage and Barrel. Barrel and Sage. What's right there? Went and had a drink with my girl Tiffany. That was nice. So, lost her 3 years ago in a motor vehicle accident. And so every year I like to go out and have a little toast for her. You know, me and Big Dog either go to dinner or lunch and have a little drink. Cheers to my Tiff. And that's what we did yesterday. So that was nice. We had a nice time. One of the things I think I like to talk about, having worked in a funeral home and having, not ready yet. Not ready yet. But eventually, because having worked in a funeral home for 7 years, you know, you see people go through a lot of different things. And grief is really an emotion and a process that we go through when we lose somebody. And I think that's and having witnessed this, having heard it, you can hear the grief in some of the families. Sometimes it's very quiet. Sometimes it's a whimper. Sometimes it's very, very loud. You know, it's heartbreaking sometimes. And I think eventually I'd like to have a chat about that. I'm not ready yet. You know, because having lost my dad just a little over a year ago. You know, Tiffany was 3 years ago. And our beloved Jet, even your dogs, you know, I was surprised how emotional I got with the Jet. And that was just in March. And I would like to dive into that a little bit more, because it is a human emotion that I don't think we really talk about, because grieving the passing of a loved one is a hard subject to talk about, but really it's a fact of life. Like I said, we don't leave here unscathed, and we all have an expiration date. So I just think it's a subject matter that I'm interested in talking about. Which is not yet, but anyway. So let's go ahead and put our $54 in here, and then we're gonna go ahead and color this in. So 54. Oh, I already colored it up. See, I wasn't paying attention. So let me do my numbers here. So let me come on, Gigi, get it together. Get my calculator. Sorry for all the noise. Lift the stuff up. And then we'll do the quote right away. And then I guess I'll see you next time for a chat. Right? Right. Okay. So let's see here. Today is Wednesday, the 17th. 917. Do 54. So 1596 is what we have available right now. Plus 54 is 1650. And what we have to get to is 2500. And the total we've saved to date, 4248 plus 54 is 4302. 4302. I'm going to get a new sheet here. So 2500, let me just see where we at. 25 minus 1650 minus is $850. That's great. Woohoo! So anyway, that's good job, Gigi. Good job. But we'll get a new sheet here. We haven't heard anything about Big Dog's plate being in for the bottom. I know he's anxious for that because I think he's done eating soup. That's what he's been living on since he's had this whole process start on him, poor guy. And the Big Dog's a carnivore, so it has not been pretty. So anyway, before we go, I think that's it for today. What I do want to do is leave you with a quote to think about. And if you want to join me for our chat that's coming up, we'll talk about it more. So here it is. Let me get it. Because what I think I want to talk about, you know, it's going to be 3 years that I've been retired. 22, 23, 24, 25. Yeah, 3 years. And I sometimes feel like I'm still trying to figure this out. And I'm not quite sure why. I don't know why. Is it a struggle? Or maybe this is just what it is. I don't know. That's something I'm still trying to figure out for myself. But anyway, here's a quote that I thought was pretty good. I liked it. And I got this one right as far as the author of the quote, which is, dream your own dreams, achieve your own goals. Your journey is your own and unique. That's right. My journey is my journey. And not my mom's dog journey, but my journey, which is my journey. And I think that's what I sometimes, as we get older, you go to work, you got a purpose, you do this, you do that, you provide for your family, like I said before, you're young, you finish school, you get married, you get a job, you buy a house, you have kids. There's all these steps that you go through. And then once you've achieved all that, or it's time to go ahead and retire, if you choose to do so, and then you retire and it's like, okay, well, you travel. Yeah, I've been traveling. Do I want to travel more? Yeah, I want to travel a lot more, but I've been doing that. Do I find things of interest? Oh, yeah, like my hummingbird that's sitting out there right now. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, like my hummingbirds. Yes, I find like the YouTube channel, my podcasting, photography, videography, going to school, seeing my kids. Yeah, I have time for a lot of things. Oh yeah, I'm Happy Planner. I'm working on new saving challenges for next year, setting up, because me and my mom are planner girls. Just saying. In fact, we have a sticker day coming up next week. I told my mom, do you know we have 17 pages of stickers, Mom? That's how many pages we're going to cut. What is that about? Anyway. So are there things? Yeah, but it's still like, I'm not quite sure. There's still something there. And I think that's why our journey is unique and it's our very own. And it doesn't have to be predicated or determined on what has been in the past, or what is expected of you, or what is it that everybody out, maybe what you think you're supposed to do. Maybe that's not really what you want to do. And I think that's sometimes as we get older, we think we can't dream, that we can't have new challenges, we can't learn new things. I disagree with that. Even more so, you want to hang on to that even more so, because you know what? Time's coming. So if you're going to do it now. Don't let anything stop you. So this is why I say, dream your own dreams, achieve your own goals. Your journey is your own and unique, by Roy Bennett. Remember that, folks. Okay? All right. So if you want to talk about that more, come join me. Until then, tits up. Have a good one, folks. Cheers. This one's for you. Salute. Cheers, folks. Thanks for stopping by.
We're getting ready. Getting ready at the dance floor. So turn the lights on. You know just what we're here for. We're moving